Curry trying to get free of Westbrook. Ball goes right side. Clay, quick release. Splash!
Unbelievable lives here.
Curry gets it from midcourt, pulls up for a three on the way. Got it! Curry nailed it! He hit a three at the buzzer! Unbelievable!
Elevation sensation lives here.
Flies in for that dunk! A little elevation sensation for Kuminga.
It's game time, Dub Nation.
It's game time, Dub Nation.
It's game time, Dub Nation.
Lock in and turn the volume up.
Takes a three. Oh my goodness! Curry just drop the mic and get it over with.
We welcome you back inside a smoky and hazy Delta Center. They got smoke billowing from the rooftops here. I must have missed the pyrotechnics. But anyways, we'd like to get back to our Santa Cruz call-up presented by Ring Central. This segment sponsored by Ring Central, official enterprise cloud communications partner of the Golden State Warriors. Forgot to mention that the Phoenix Suns announcing yesterday that they are adding a G League team, and the dream is complete. They will become the final NBA team to own and operate a G League club, making it 30-for-30. It's been a long time coming for a league that is in its 24th year, a fledgling league that started in the Southeast with 8 teams, dropped to 6 teams, and really saved by David Kahn, of all people, at one point in 2006, 2007, when he purchased like 6 G League franchises, and now the league is thriving. It is great to see it as a watershed moment for the G League. Well, we are about 8 minutes away from tip time, so in an homage to Tim Roy, this is our last break before basketball. We'll be coming back after this with the starters and the tip on 95.7 The Game, Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
It's the 6 o'clock shop. Safeway has exceptional deals this week. USDA Choice New York Steak, $5.97 per pound. Red Cherries, $3.77 per pound. And Lucerne cheeses, just $1.97 each. With digital coupon. Restrictions apply. Sincerely, Safeway.
Cover California is a free service from the state that's already helped millions of people like you get and pay for health insurance. With financial help to lower the cost of health coverage, you could get a quality health plan for less than $10 a month. Every plan covers preventive care, doctor visits, emergency care, and more. If you have questions, we're here to help every step of the way. Cover California, this way to health insurance. Enroll by January 31st at coveredca.com.
Cars for Kids. No more stressing over your old vehicle. Donate today and it can be picked up tomorrow. It's the easiest service out there. Donate online at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K.
What go best with the Warriors win? Free cookies! And not just one cookie or 2 cookies, but 3 free cookies!
When the Golden State Warriors win, get 1 free 3-pack of cookies.
Tungus love cookies, but Tungus love free cookies even mostest. Get that W, Warriors.
AMPM, too much good stuff. Proud partner of the Golden State Warriors. Only 1,000 deals available on the AMPM map for 24 hours on a first-come, first-served basis between October 18, 2022 and April 10, 2023. Only at participating AMPM stores while supplies last.
15 years ago, PG&E launched Power Pathway, an education and job training program developed to increase the number of skilled workers in the energy industry. Since then, 85% of the graduates have been hired by PG&E or the construction utility industry, focusing on students in underserved communities, women, and military veterans. Power Pathway is helping the next generation of PG&E energy professionals build a better future for themselves and a clean energy future for California. To learn more, visit pge.com/powerpathway.
Some say New York had the greatest lineup ever back in 27. Though Woodstock in 69 was pretty spectacular. Then again, there was Chicago in 98. But perhaps the most impressive ever is the full line of Mercedes-Benz electric vehicles. Choose from a growing list of models like the versatile and spacious EQB with an optional third row, the stunning EQS available with an EPA estimated range of up to 350 miles per charge, or the roomier EQS SUV with off-road mode to tackle varied terrain. The visionary technology of Mercedes-Benz has made its way to electric. These intelligent electric vehicles factor in charging stations, charging duration, weather, topography, and your personal driving style when estimating your arrival time. Visit MBUSA.com or your local dealer to experience the luxury of electric today.
Visit your local Bay Area Mercedes-Benz dealers for a test drive today, or visit us on the web at bayareamercedes.com.
We welcome you back inside Delta Center, folks, as we are 5 minutes from tip time here in the SLC. Kevin Dana filling in for Tim Roy tonight. The Warriors looking to get their 8th win in their last 10, get back one game above 500, and this from our stats guy Davis Ellington. They would become just the second team this season to win 2 games as the road team here in the Delta Center. Steve Kerr looking for win number 500. He's 499 and 264 in the regular season, looking to become the 5th fastest to 500 regular season coaching wins. Let's give you his starting lineup. Mention that Brandon Pajemski is in the starting lineup in lieu of Klay Thompson. Pods this year having a great rookie season. He'll be in the Rising Stars game. 9.8 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 3.8 assists for the Wisconsin native, who is just 20 years old. He turns 21 in 10 days. Stephen Curry joins him in the backcourt. Just another all-world kind of year for the 10-time All-Star and the leading three-point shooter in NBA history by makes 28.3 points, 4.9 assists, 4.4 rebounds, shooting 47, 42, 93 from the field, 3 and free this season. Draymond Green in the starting lineup, making his 26th start, 29th appearance, 9.2 points, 6.7 rebounds, 6.1 assists, shooting 41% from 3 this year, but still looking for his first made 3 in the second half of the 23-24 campaign. Jonathan Kuminga, 6'7", 210, played his pre-NBA shooty hoop with G League Ignite, the first ever G League Ignite team that also featured Jalen Green, who went on to be the number 2 pick of the Houston Rockets. He is averaging a career-high 15.5 points, career-high 4.7 rebounds to go along with 1.9 assists, shooting a career-high 53.1% from the field for the 21-year-old out of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. And rounding out the starting lineup is number 22, Andrew Wiggins. He'll turn 29 in 8 days. The Kansas Jayhawk averaging 12.4 points and 4.3 rebounds for Steve Kerr, assisted by Ron Adams, Kenny Atkinson, Chris DeMarco, Bruce Frazier, and Chris Weems. Meanwhile, for the Utah Jazz and head coach Will Hardy in his second season, 63 up and 74 down for him. It'll be the same starting lineup he has used for the last 3 games now. Keontae George, very promising rookie. I saw him at the Nike Hoop Summit a couple years back. Big fan of this kid out of Baylor. Louisville, Texas native, IMG Academy, high school teammates with Jarris Walker, who was also a lottery pick this year. Keontae just missed being a lottery pick, but Taylor Hendricks, who is in the lineup, not the starting lineup, but in the rotation, was a lottery pick. He's making his 50th appearance this season. Keontae, 11.2 points, 4.3 assists. Colin Sexton, one of the most competitive players in the NBA, getting his 33rd start of the season, 17.6 points and 4.5 assists for the Alabama Crimson Tider. Walker Kessler, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA, making his 17th start, 8.6 points, 7.5 rebounds, 2.8 block shots per game. Lauri Markkanen, the finisher, 23.4 points, 8.4 rebounds. He'll be in the three-point contest. One of the all-star snubs, if you ask people here around the 801. He was an all-star last year. And John Collins rounding out the starting 5, 14.3 points, 8.1 rebounds for the Wake Forest Demon Deacon. But in the month of February, those numbers up to 15.8 points, 9.8 rebounds on 58% shooting. He is from Layton, Utah, went to high school, though, in Florida. Will Hardy, assisted by Evan Brads, Chad Forcier, Rick Higgins, Chris Jones, Scott Morrison, Sean Sheldon, Lamar Skeeter, Jason Terry, and Mike Williams. All right, here we go. Utah will be in white. Golden State will be in blue. Utah 26 and 29, a game and a half back of Golden State. They played twice more, both of those games at Chase Center. So if Golden State can get this one, they would become very close to getting the all-important tiebreaker with the Utah Jazz. This is known as one of the best fan bases in all the NBA. They have filled this place up, fans still filing into their seats. And we're just about ready to roll here from Delta Center. Jake Russell, our engineer. Davis Ellington, our statistician. We got Sterling Bennett back in the studios in San Francisco. Our officials tonight, Carl Lane, Ray Acosta, and Derek Richardson. Draymond and Lauri Markkanen to jump it up from center court. Hold on a little bit. They haven't thrown it up yet. Here we go. All right. Utah's got the tap going from right to left across your internet and radio dial. Keontae George has it high on the left side, loosely guarded by Steph. Gets it back on a bounce pass over on the right wing via Walker Kessler. Coming off a screen is Markkanen. Into the corner, he dishes for Collins. Backing his way down into the paint over Kuminga. Baby hook over left shoulder, no good. And high for the miss is Jonathan Kuminga. Golden State basketball, 23 seconds into the ball game. Podziemski bothered by Colin Sexton as he brings it across the timeline. Feeds Curry on the right wing. Back to the basket, right block extended for Podziemski. Feeds out to Curry on the right wing, off a screen, fires a three, in and out, no good. That was halfway down. Markkanen gets the miss. Keontae George brings it down the left side of the floor for Utah. Gets a pick from Markkanen. Pick and pop with a finisher from three. Lauri Markkanen hits it, and Utah takes a 3-0 lead 50 seconds in. Jonathan Kuminga high on the left side, looking to hand it off to Steph. No, goes to Draymond up top instead. Back cut along the baseline for Kuminga. Great bounce pass from Draymond. It's an easy dunk for JK. 3-2 Dubs trail it. 65 seconds gone by. It's a cutting Colin Sexton to the hoop off the pass from Keontae George. Misses at the rim, bothered by Kuminga and Draymond. Slow to get up, 5-on-4. Thankfully, Sexton is all right. Kuminga had an open three, but instead a great bounce pass inside to Draymond Green, and it's goaltended by Walker Kessler. There's the development from Jonathan Kuminga. A few months back, he might have shot the open three, and he's up to 32% this year. He was living in the high 20s for a good chunk of this season. But made the heads-up play, gets the assist. And Golden State has its first lead of the game at 4-3. 10:38 to go first quarter. Here's Keontae George bringing it across the timeline. Met by Steph to the left angle for Sexton. Attacking baseline. Flips it opposite corner for John Collins. Triple. The 34% three-point shooter is off target. A little strong. Weak side rebound corralled by Pods. Gives it to Wiggs. Challenging Markkanen and lays it up and in. 6 straight for Golden State. They lead 6-3. Keontae George will walk it across the timeline for a Jazz team that has lost 3 straight. Gets a pick and is switched onto by Wiggins. They got Markkanen on the smaller step. Skips it opposite corner for another triple try for Collins, and this time he swishes it. Same spot from the right corner. Different result. We're tied at 6. Draymond Green brings it across half court. Inside the right wing arc. Throws back door for Steph. Bouncing it behind his back. Back to Draymond. Open three, and he lasers it in. Well, first quarter three-point percentage for Draymond Green has to be through the roof. As he drills that one to make it 9-6 Golden State. 9:40 to go in the first quarter. Keontae George across the timeline. The Baylor Bear feeds Collins. Puts on the deck off a shot fake. Pulls up from 18, too strong. Contested by Kuminga. Batted around. Rebound in the hands of Walker Kessler. A new 14 for Utah. Skips it opposite side of the floor for Keontae George as he drills a deep left wing three. George, 34% from beyond the arc this season. We're tied at 9. 9:18 to go first quarter. Stephen Curry on the left wing with it. Whips the pass into the paint for Kuminga. Shot fake, challenging the shot blocking Kessler, and draws the foul. So Jonathan Kuminga to the line to shoot a pair of free throws. So we are tied at 9 with 9:11 to go first quarter. Just a great leap that JK has taken this year. A guy who was originally the #1 recruit in the class of 2021, the high school class that is. Then he reclassified to 2020. Chose to go the Ignite route. So on the only Ignite team to ever make the G League playoffs in the bubble in Orlando. Take that stat with you to your next cocktail party and see how far that gets you. Probably nowhere. 1 of 2 free throwing for Kuminga. He hit the first and he missed the second. It's 10-9 Golden State. Just about 3 minutes gone by in the first. Keontae George nearly lost the rock. Gets it back. Still has the handle as he's corralled by Curry. Gets a screen from Collins. Stops inside the right wing arc and bounces it back for Markkanen. Attacking Kuminga. Fade away. Left elbow. Jimmy too strong. Rebound high for the misses. Wiggins. He tapped it over the Draymond. Outlet to Steph. Nearly stolen. No look pass into the corner for Pods. And Steph got a little too careless there. No look feed. A little too flashy. Throws it away. It'll be a turnover to Utah. Dubs 10, Jazz 9. Walker Kessler will throw it in for Keontae George. Making some trades so Keontae can run the rock for this team. Taylor Hendricks could get some more burn. Off a screen, it's a left wing three for Colin Sexton. Too short. Rebound battle, fought for and won by Collins, and he dishes it off to Walker Kessler, who gets hacked in the act. And Walker Kessler will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Chance to put Utah in front, though he is not the best free throw shooter. Walker Kessler, known more for his defense. He has had some trouble finishing around the rim in recent games. Though on the season, Walker Kessler is a 69% rim finisher. League average is 60, so it's a very good number. You, of course, expect a 7'1" guy with a 7'4" wingspan to finish that well around the rim. His second season, drafted 22nd overall in 2022 by Memphis, and then traded to Minnesota, and then later traded 2 weeks after that to Utah. He hits both free throws, the 55% foul shooter. It's 11-10 Jazz. Wiggins up top to Kuminga, reversing left side for Brandon Podziemski. Goes up top to Draymond. He hit a 3 from that spot. He'll get a screen from Steph, takes it inside, fires it over into the corner for Kuminga. On a jab step, taking on Collins, into the paint, spins into a double team, out to Draymond. 15-footer right elbow extended is short. Pods fighting for the rebound, saves it in, but right to Collins. Kicks it over to Collins. Sexton sizing up Wiggins as he motors to the cup, puts it up and draws the foul on Andrew Wiggins. So 2 free throws coming up for Collins Sexton. Well, Collins Sexton, one of the most competitive dudes you'll see. He's got that fire that burns. I mean, there's that one clip of him staring into the soul of someone on the foul line when he was in high school. There's a clip of him, like, almost doing the New Zealand haka dance while trying to guard Josh Hart in Summer League. You gotta love watching this guy play. He hits the first free throw. He was mostly a bench player last year for Utah. This is his second year with the Jazz after his first 4 years were in Cleveland. He's improved his numbers in year number 2 with Utah. He hits both free throws. It's 13-10 Jazz. They've scored the last 4 as Curry has it on the right wing. Picked up by Collins off a switch. Goes to Draymond. They post up Kuminga on the smaller Keontae George. Back to the basket, right block. Out to Wiggins for a left angle 3, and he got it. We're tied at 13. Wiggins 2 for 2. He's got 5 points. Keontae George high on the left side. Going to work on Steph. In and out dribble with the left hand. Loops a pass over to the wing for Collins. Gets it back to George. Fires a contested 3, and he swishes it. Keontae George has hit both of his 3-point attempts. And Utah has a 16-13 lead. 7:24 to go first quarter. Kuminga on the right wing with it. Looking to post up Draymond. Back to the basket, right block. Finds a cutting Podziemski, but missed the reverse layup. Hounded well by Sexton. Rebound Utah in transition. It's Collins Sexton who gets fouled going up. Collins dunked it down, but the foul was on the attempt from Collins Sexton, so he will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Jazz up 16-13. Collins Sexton 1 year at Alabama. And in one of his games at Alabama, there was a big fight. They were already down some numbers. A couple guys fouled out. They finished with 3 players. They went 3-on-5. I think they were playing Minnesota. And they got it to within 3 points. It was crazy. They played like this, literally a triangle defense. 2 on the opposite blocks and 1 at the foul line. And it junked it up enough. They did lose that game. Collins Sexton, speak of his competitiveness, nearly willed Utah to a win. He hits both free throws again. It's 18-13. Cutting baseline, Stephen Curry, cutting down the middle of the lane as Chris Dunn, one of the best on-ball defenders that Utah has, is able to knock it out of play. And really, he's getting some all-defense consideration, at least from people in Utah. Taylor Hendricks going to come on, the number 9 pick in 2023, as Lauri Markkanen goes to the bench. In for Golden State, Klay Thompson and GP2, replacing Podziemski and Kuminga. Stephen Curry will throw it in along the baseline. Right baseline, gets it into Klay. Immediately jacks up a jumper from 18 feet inside the right wing guard, kind of fading away and left it short. Rebound Utah. Here's Sexton. Over to the right wing for Dunn. Back to Collins. Tries to work his way past Wiggins. Does, and draws another foul. It'll be free throws 5 and 6 for Collins Sexton when we return. We'll take the timeout. It's Utah 18, Golden State 13. 6:47 to go. First quarter on 95.7 The Game Warriors Radio Network. Presented by United Airlines.
For Golden State Warriors game days, DoorDash is your triple threat, bringing the food, drinks, and supplies right when you need it. The one who delivers the energy boost at halftime, gives your watch party that spark.
Right off the bench, his second three of the night.
The playmaker and the daymaker. When the Warriors need you most, that's when you need DoorDash. Call in the sixth man. DoorDash, official partner of the Golden State Warriors.
Warriors basketball on NBC Sports Bay Area. Join Bob Fitzgerald and Kalina Azabuki for all the action on the court. And tune in to Warriors pre- and post-game live hosted by Bonte Hill and former Warriors Chris Mullen and Festus Ezeli for complete game day coverage 1 hour before and following every game. Plus, get your Warriors news all week long on the Dubs Talk podcast with Monty Poole and Dalton Johnson, featuring special guests and in-depth analysis. Authentic moments live here, only on NBC Sports Bay Area.
The roar of the crowd. The sweet sound of a swish. Nothing beats being there live at Chase Center for the game, Warriors fans. And Ticketmaster is your official gateway to buying and selling the best seats all season long. Ticketmaster verifies every seat sold, guaranteeing that getting into the game is a layup. Be there live to defend Warriors ground this season with seats from Ticketmaster.com/Warriors. Ticketmaster, the official marketplace of the Golden State Warriors.
Come into Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill and see an amazing selection of Sub-Zero, Wolf, and Cove appliances live and on display in one of the largest living kitchens in the country. And save with Full Suite Savings Event. With qualifying purchase, get 3 additional years of protection or qualify for a $1,000 rebate. For the largest selection of Sub-Zero, Wolf, and Cove appliances, visit the Living Kitchen at Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill or at friedmansappliance.com.
I started vaping my freshman year of high school, mostly because all my friends had vapes. I wanted to fit in with them and look cool and be a part of everything that they were doing. The hardest part about quitting for me was all my friends still hitting their vapes right next to me. It was really frustrating and confusing when I was trying to quit because in my head I knew I didn't want to do it anymore, but for some reason my brain still wanted it.
No quit story is the same. For free support, text Kick Nicotine to 66819 today.
Dub Nation, this is Chris Paul. You are listening to the Warriors Radio Network presented by United Airlines.
We're here inside our DoorDash broadcast booth. It's Utah 18, Gold State 13, 6:47 to go first quarter. Reminder, Klay Thompson was not in the starting lineup presented by Rakuten. It is first time off the bench since, again, March 11th, 2012 at LA, the Clippers, that is. He had started 727 consecutive games. He had played in his since March 13th, 2012 at Sacramento. First free throw for Sexton is good. Also want to give you our keys to the game presented by CarMax. There's one big one. Keep Utah off the offensive glass because they are the #1 offensive rebounding percentage team in the league. They corral 33.4% of their misses. That is a huge, huge number. Both free throws good for Sexton. The lead is 7 for Utah. They're on a 7-0 run, 20-13. Curry coming off a screen from Kevon Looney. Step back straight on 3, wide right like a Buffalo Bills field goal kicker. And it goes out of play. Last touch by Kevon Looney. Sorry if you're a Bills fan. It's Taylor Hendricks, Chris Dunn, Colin Sexton, Keontae George, and John Collins for Utah. GP2, Steph, Clay, Wiggs, and Looney for Golden State. Bounce pass inside the left wing arc for Chris Dunn. Back to the basket, left elbow extended. Hands it off to Collins on the wing. He's lassoed by Looney there. Goes into the corner for Sexton. A left baseline drive. Feeds a cutting Collins. Finishes over Looney and lays it in. It's a 9-0 Utah run. They lead 22-13. Not quite halfway through the first quarter, so the Jazz are putting up the points here in the early going. Steph attacking Collins, halts the handle with 3 Jasmine draped all over him. It goes to Wiggins via Klay Thompson. They post up Looney, right block. Backing down on Collins, now dribbles it out to Wiggins, has an open look at a right wing 3, and he knocks it down. So Andrew Wiggins, great start. 3 for 3, 8 points for Wiggs to go along with 1 rebound. It's 22-16 Jazz with 5:40 to go first quarter. Off a screen, Hendricks hands it back to Keontae George. Now Colin Sexton with it. 6 for 6 from the foul line in this game already as he attacks Thompson. What a pass! Underhand laser feed to John Collins for the 2-hand hammer. 24-16. Touchdown and a 2-point conversion lead here for Utah. Chest pass to the right wing for Klay Thompson. Driving pass. Keontae George kicks it out to a wide open Wiggins for a left wing three. Cha-ching! He is on fire. 24-19, 11 points in 7 minutos for Andrew Wiggins. Colin Sexton penetrating into the paint, kicks it out. Keontae George, he can't miss either. Keontae 3 for 3 from downtown. He leads the Jazz with 9 points. Their lead back up to 8. Skip pass, not a good one from Wiggins. He was looking for Klay. It's picked off by Dunn. In transition, Keontae George, a heat check triple from 28 feet. Way strong. Rebound Klay, outletting to GP2. He's doubled in the paint, bouncing it back out for Klay, and it's stolen by a hurrying back Taylor Hendricks. So Jazz have numbers if they want it. Colin Sexton a left wing three. And Utah cannot miss. They are 6 of 9 from downtown. Timeout Steve Kerr. It is 30-19. The Jazz have opened up their first double-digit lead of the game. It is a 17-6 run for the Jazz after this was tied up at 13. We'll take the break. 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Utah 30, Golden State 19 on the 95.7 The Game Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Everyone circle up. I know it looks rough out there. Sure, we're down 119-64, but we came here to play differently. We need a game changer. Something like Ring Central, the business phone system that's more than a phone. I want you to communicate like you can talk to anyone, anywhere, all from the same app. Now get out there and play like you're using Ring Central.
Ring Central. Simpler communications.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
My car!
But what you really need to say is something that can actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And just like that, State Farm is there to help you file your claim right on the State Farm mobile app. So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Hey, Dub Nation. If you're traveling to cheer on the Warriors this season, then the most important thing to pack is the United Airlines app. You can track your bags, change your flight or your seat, get a personalized map of the airport terminal, even talk to a live customer service agent. It's like having a travel agent in the palm of your hand for free. And yeah, that technically makes it a free agent. Download the United app and book your next trip today. United, proud to be the official airline of the Golden State Warriors.
With heating bills as high as they are, proper weatherproofing is essential. If you're working with a client to upgrade or build a new home, be sure to visit Golden State. They partner with respected brands such as Owens Corning and James Hardie for insulation and siding, as well as Marvin and Anderson for energy-efficient windows. They're a great option for a comfortable home with lower energy bills. Visit GoldenStateLumber.com. Family owned since 1954. Golden State. When you succeed, we succeed.
Hi, this is Scott Trout of Cordell & Cordell. There are a lot of great dads out there. Sometimes those dads get divorced. For more than 30 years, we have represented men in divorce, confronting the pitfalls that could devastate your finances or harm your family relationships. While every situation is different, our goal is to get the best outcome for you and your kids. Visit CordellCordell.com to take the first step.
3 East 3rd Avenue, Suite 200, San Mateo, California, 94401. Online at CordellCordell.com.
4:30 to go, first quarter. Utah 30, Golden State 19 here in Delta Center. Kevin Hanna filling in for Tim Roy. Steph Curry has it high on the left side, guarded there by Keontae George. Gets a pick from GP2, throws to Looney. Into the corner for Lester Quinones, who just checked in for Golden State. He's been playing well as of late for the Dubs. Klay Thompson fouled by Chris Dunn, getting a little too handsy for a referee's liking. Well, comedian Bert Kreischer is making a stop at Chase Center. Don't miss his Tops Off World Tour on Saturday, February 17th. Tickets on sale now at chasecenter.com. It's 48 hours away. Want to check that out as GP2 will throw it in. Inbounds pass to Kevon Looney on the right wing. Up top to Lester. Wide open, straight on three. Is straight through the chute. Lester Quinones, 39% from three this year for Golden State. He makes it a 30-22 ball game. 8 minutes gone by in the first quarter. The overhead skip from Dunn into the corner. It goes Taylor Hendricks at three, and he knocks it down. Taylor Hendricks has been struggling with his shot as of late. 31% from three for the Utah Jazz rookie. He hits it, though, and the Jazz back up by 11. Stephen Curry challenging Collins at the summit, and he lays it high off the glass and down. Nice move by Steph. His first bucket of the game makes it 33-24. Utah by 9. Into the corner, Clarkson. Clarkson up top to Chris Dunn. Attacking Payton off the catch. Lost the handle, and Steph saves it in. Numbers for Golden State if they want it. GP2 a little slow getting back offensively. Bounce past to Looney. Back to Steph. Fade away from the left block. Can't quite bank it in. And Dunn high for the rebound and yanking it down. Chris Dunn to Jordan Clarkson for a right wing three. It rattles around and out. No good. And GP2 with the rebound. The scoreboard here says 33-22. I'm pretty sure it's 33-24. So yeah, they'll get that figured out as Klay Thompson off a screen buries a right wing three, and the Dubs are down 6, 33-27. And they do demand an in-arena recount on the score. Dubs only down 6, 2:45 to go first quarter. Keontae George over to Hendricks into the corner for Jordan Clarkson. Former 6th man of the year, gives it up top to Keontae George. Chest pass left wing for Chris Dunn. Former lottery pick takes it into the paint. He is triple teamed. Out opposite corner for Jordan Clarkson for 3. No good. Batted around. The rebound taken away by Quinones. Now they have the score right in the arena. Chest pass across court. Just gets over to Steph, who feeds Klay, who drills a 3. So Klay Thompson with 2 quick threes off the bench. He's got 6, the lead down to 3. It's an 11-3 run here for Golden State. Keontae George a 3. He hits it. That makes it 36-30. Keontae George, 4 for 5 from downtown. He cannot miss. Stephen Curry up top, driving left on Collins. Lost it going up. They're going to call a foul on Mr. Collins. Steph Curry will get to the line. Well, he's been scoring very well while not getting to the line, Stephen Curry. Over his last 4 games, 138 points, and has attempted just 6 free throws per our man, Davis Ellington. 5 free throws per game in 33 minutes. And I know Warriors fans all over the world saying he gets not many star calls, if you will. He hits the first free throw, and well, he's such a good free throw shooter at 93%. He hit 49 straight free throws earlier this year. In Dub Nation, I'm going to make a prediction for you. At one point in his career, before he retires, he's going to hit 100 straight free throws. You heard it here first on February 15th in our Lord's year 2024. Steph is going to hit 100 straight free throws before he retires. The NBA record is 97. He's going to set that record. He hits both free throws, and it's 36-32. Dubs down 4. Here's Clarkson high on the left side, going over to the right wing for Dunn, whipping into the corner for Taylor Hendricks, and he shuffled the puppies. It's a traveling violation on the Johnny Dawkins disciple. Played for him at UCF. Johnny Dawkins, a great man. Had the chance to work for him. Just an awesome dude. Johnny Dawkins didn't teach him that move. Traveling right there. Golden State with the basketball, down by 4. They were down 11, making their way back into this. Lester Quinones to Klay. He's been on fire. Another 3. This one's strong. Hard off the heel. Offensive rebound, Looney to Lester for 3. Too strong. Looney, another offensive rebound. Klay will try a triple. That's short. 3 threes. None of them go down this trip down the floor for Golden State. Here comes Clarkson the other way, setting up Hendricks. He'll put it on the floor, and he traveled again. Well, Taylor Hendricks has a lot to learn, and look, he's got the NBA size, the length, the athleticism, the defensive acumen, the play hard, but he doesn't have the ball skills quite yet. That will come. 1:12 to go first quarter. Kevon Looney up top. Chest pass over to Pods. Klay Thompson, nice bounce pass down low. Looney banging on Walker Kessler. Can't finish over the shot blocker, who basically just took it right out of his hands. Here's Clarkson driving into the paint, kicks it right corner 3. Chris Dunn, an air ball. He's shooting 40% from 3 this year. You wouldn't know by that attempt. Klay Thompson blowing past Markkanen to the hoop, takes some contact, lays it in. We play on, but Klay Thompson with 8 points off the bench, and the Dubs are within a deuce of the Jazz, 36-34. Chris Dunn high on the left side, patrolled by Pajemski, gets a screen, throws it into the corner for Jordan Clarkson, nearly threw it away. Good save by Clarkson. Markkanen will attack Pods, draws a double team back out to Chris Dunn for three, and Dunn hits the right wing triple to make it 39-34. Clock will stop with 28.6 because the ball trickled out to midcourt. Will Hardy will do everyone a solid and hand it back to one of our officials, Ray Acosta. Lester Quinones will bring it up. Dubs down 5. They don't have enough time to get the 2 for 1, so Utah will get a little bit of a last shot. Klay Thompson shot fake. Will take it baseline, step back, right elbow extended jump is going to drop. Klay Thompson 10 in the first. What the response. What a response, I should say, from Klay Thompson. 10 points in 7 minutes off the bench. 39-36, Dubs down 3. Shot clock is off with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter for Clarkson. Feeding Markkanen for a right wing 3. That's short. Offensive rebound. Hendricks high for the miss and just hands it off to Markkanen. That is wiped away by Jonathan Kuminga. Got his fly swatter out there and knocked it off the basket stanchion. 1.8 to play here for Utah. They can get a quick hitter. You can take a dribble with 1.8, a dribble or a pass and then a shot. Chris Dunn will throw it in right baseline. Into Markkanen, wide open corner 3. Excuse me, that's Walker Kessler. And he has attempted 18 threes. He has hit 4 of them. They've all been corner 3-point attempts, and you can tell from that shot, that air ball 3, why he is shooting under 25% from downtown. Well, 12 minutes are in the books. It's Utah 39, Golden State 36 on the 95.7 The Game Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Whether on or off the court, the keys to success are the same. On the court, it's ball movement. Off the court, it's workflow. On the court, teams call plays to execute their game plan. Off the court, companies rely on systems to run their business smoothly. MRC Smart Technology Solutions, a Xerox company, is the official copier and office solutions provider of the Golden State Warriors. We offer large and small companies the technology they need to transform the way they work. Visit MRC360.com to learn more today.
Warriors basketball on NBC Sports Bay Area. Join Bob Fitzgerald and Kalina Azabuki for all the action on the court. And tune in to Warriors pre- and post-game live hosted by Bonte Hill and former Warriors Chris Mullin and Festus Ezeli for complete game day coverage 1 hour before and following every game. Plus, get your Warriors news all week long on the Dubs Talk podcast with Monty Poole and Dalton Johnson, featuring special guests and in-depth analysis. Authentic moments live here, only on NBC Sports Bay Area.
Grab the keys to a new Toyota. Start your year off right with a great lease deal on a new Toyota. Shop a wide selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs from the most reliable brand on the road. Right now, get $1,000 bonus cash when you lease a 2024 Camry. Or when you finance with Toyota, get $1,000 bonus cash on the all-new Grand Highlander gas models. Or $1,500 bonus cash on select 4Runners. Toyota. Let's go places. Offer available through TFS to buyers with premium-rated credit. Excludes hybrids, ends 1/31/24.
Vicks VapoStick delivers soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick. Vicks VapoStick, comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower for steamy Vicks vapors.
Use as directed. VapoStick for use ages 4 and up. Vapo Shower use for adults only.
At Lawton Skilled Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, we know how hard it is to care for loved ones. Come and check out the 5-star facility named one of the top skilled nursing facilities by U.S. News and World Report. Visit us at lifegen.net or call Dan Daly at 415-566-1200.
This is Klay Thompson. You are listening to the Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
Celebrate Black History Month on Warriors Ground. Join us live at Chase Center on Thursday, February 22nd as the Warriors face the LA Lakers, presented by State Farm. All fans get a Warriors splash towel. Get your tickets now at warriors.com. Call 888-GSW-HOOP. Representatives standing by. The Warriors trailing 39-36 after one quarter. They'll have the basketball, shooting 57% from the field. But Utah has hit 9 threes already. Klay Thompson off a screen. Feeds Trace Jackson Davis, who just checked in. Out to Pods for a left angle 3, and he knocks it down. Pods was 5 of 5 from deep last night. Hits his first triple try tonight to level this up at 39. Talen Horton-Tucker, THT with the rock, the 5th-year NBA veteran, feeding Clarkson right. Angle triple, he answers back. Clarkson just 30% from 3 this year. He was down to 28%, but has been better as of late. 42-39 Utah. That lead lasts for now, at least, as Pods' left wing 3 doesn't go in. Clarkson on the right side with it. Clarkson gets a screen from Markkanen, goes baseline underneath the hoop, takes it to the left side of the floor, guarded by Dario Saric, flips it up and it'll drop in. 44-39. So it's Clay alongside Quinones, Sharge, Jackson Davis, and Pajemski. Wiggins waiting at the scores table. Great pocket pass. Quinones feeding Jackson Davis, who muscles it in at the rim over Walker Kessler, beating him down the floor, but he can't quite catch the pass underneath the bucket because Sharge recovered well to get the deflection. 44-41 Utah, 10:53 to go second quarter. Wiggs in for Clay. What a stint for Clay Thompson. 4 for 7, 2 for 4 from beyond the arc, 10 points in 8 minutes. Inbounds pass, Chris Dunn, left baseline, bouncing it in for Horton Tucker. Guarded there on the baseline by Wiggins. Tried to spin baseline, and Wiggins wasn't having any of it. Dribbles out to the right wing. They're going to post up the finisher. Markkanen, guarded by Quinones. Takes some baseline. That is a foul on the flow called on Lester Quinones. That'll be his first, and that'll be the first team foul on Golden State. No team fouls yet for the Jazz with 10:43 to go first half. Utah 44, Golden State 41. Clarkson will throw it in right. Foul line extended. Former L.A. Laker. He's kind of on the THT plan, or I should say Horton Tucker's on the Clarkson plan. Start your career with the Lakers, then go to Utah. Pick and pop. 3 in the air from Markkanen. Hard off the heel. Offensive rebound, though, for Chris Dunn. This is the top offensive rebounding team in the NBA. Horton Tucker, crossover in the lane. Throws one up wildly over his shoulder. Gets nothing but backboard and collected in the corner by Pajemski. Pods across the timeline. Skips it to Dario Saric for a left wing 3, and he rails it. Dario Saric hadn't scored in any of the last 3 games, so good to see him finally get some points. Dario Saric connecting from long range of 40% three-point shooter. We're all tied at 44. THT, right wing with it, goes up top to Clarkson. Corralled by Quinones, driving right alley to the hoop. Flips it off the glass. No, Kessler lost the basketball, and it's knocked away by Wiggs to Saric. Pass in transition to Trace Jackson Davis, thrown ahead of him, but he was kind of held from behind by Horton Tucker. And that'll be a foul on the Utah Jazz guard, who's a native of Chicago. I was watching a video on THT. His grandma ran a Pro-Am in Chicago that featured Mark Aguirre and Michael Finley at different junctures. Not a bad Pro-Am to have. A couple of NBA guys in it. And I wonder if they're calling this transition take, because nobody is joining a potential free throw shooter at the line. Let's see. They haven't officially on the live stats called this a transition take, but it looks like Trace Jackson Davis is going to get a free throw.
On the review for a clear path foul?
Yeah, they're going to review for clear path. So we're looking at our monitor here. Yeah, he had his jersey tugged. He beat everyone down the floor. I think this could be a clear path. Now, if it's clear path, it's 2 free throws and the rock. So they're taking a look at it here. Again, our officials tonight, Carl Lane, Ray Acosta, and Derek Richardson. My guess would be that this would be a clear path foul. Let's hear from Kenny Atkinson while we have the time. He's saying he feels the Warriors are just a break away from putting a good season together.
Steve keeps saying we can't get over the hump, and a lot of these end of the game situations come down to a rebound here, a missed shot here, a free throw miss. So it's just not going our way right now. The positive sign is we're in all these games against really good teams. And so you would like to think with all the great players we have, it's going to start turning.
9:53 to go, second quarter.
Ruled a clear path to the basket foul. Golden State will shoot 2 shots.
So it is a clear path foul. That call under review, sponsored by Ring Central, official enterprise cloud communications partner of the Golden State Warriors. Ring Central, message, video, phone together. So 2 free throws for Trace Jackson Davis, and then the basketball. Trace going to get a very friendly hop off the heel of the rim, goes straight up in the air, and then right through the chute. Hits the first free throw. The second one is perfect for TJD, who's a 59% foul shooter. So Golden State was down 11 in the first quarter. They have a 2-point lead, 46-44. 9:53 to go in the first half. Pods will throw it in right sideline, bouncing it into Lester. Quinones gets a screen, switched onto by Markkanen, looking for Wiggins on the left wing, bouncing over to Saric inside the left baseline arc as he goes underneath hoop, bouncing it back out for Pods. Pods gets the pick from Saric, just absolutely leveled THT, and it frees up Pods for a 20-foot right wing two. 48-44 Golden State. Brandon Pajemski, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists for the future Rising Star participant. THT to the left wing, gets it over to Chris Dunn. Former number 5 overall pick of the Minnesota Timberwolves, feeding Markkanen, gets right to the rim, but misses the runner, and the rebound for Wiggins. He'll push in transition for Golden State. Back for Pods, puts it on the floor. Feeding Saric, just out of his hands, but he does save it into Quinones. Dario gets it back. Saric over to Quinones, guarded by Horton Tucker. Puts it on the floor with a left-hand dribble. Wraparound pass to the right wing for Saric for 3. In and out, no good. And we have a foul down low on Horton Tucker, I believe they're going to get. We're getting a little too physical with Lester Quinones on the rebound. 8:58 to go. First team foul. Make it the second team foul on Utah. And the second personal on THT. So Andrew Wiggins will throw it in. Wiggs into Trace Jackson Davis, feeding Pajemski. Up top, loosely guarded by Horton Tucker. Gets it back on the right wing from Jackson Davis. Scoop to the hoop. That's a goaltend and a half from Walker Kessler. It's his second goaltend of the game. It's 50-44. And oh yeah, the Warriors on 11-0 run. Dubs by 6.